Katy and the Big Snow by Virginia Lee Burton. You might remember other books like Mike and the Steam Shovel and then The Little House. Probably read those at some point in time. Katy was a beautiful red crawler tractor. She was very big and very strong, and she could do a lot of things. 55 horsepower, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. She had a diesel engine, 5 speeds forward, 2 speeds backwards, turns around in the same place. She's got city shoes and country shoes, hydraulic bulldozer, and a snowplow. Katy had a bulldozer to push dirt around with. Katy also had a snowplow to plow snow with. Katy belonged to the highway department of the city of Geopolis. The city highway department repaired the roads in the summer and kept them clear of snow in the winter, so traffic could run in and out and around the city. And this shows a lot of the other things that were at the traffic department, like a sidewalk plow and a steam-rolled road roller. Let's see if there's any other interesting ones. A portable pump. This is the city of Geopolis, and each one corresponds with a letter or a number. So 25 is right over here. It's the dairy farm. 24 is right here. It's the water department. So you can pause it if you want to look at all the little things in the city. All summer, Katy worked on the roads with her bulldozer. Katy liked to work. The harder and tougher the job, the better she liked it. Construction ahead, danger. Pass at your own risk. Detour. Once when the steamroller fell in the pond, Katy pulled it out. The highway department was very proud of her. They used to say, "Nothing can stop her." When the winter came, they put the snowplow on the big trucks and changed Katy's bulldozer for her snowplow. But Katy was so big and strong, she had to stay home because there was not enough snow for her to plow. Then, early one morning, it started to drizzle. The drizzle turned into rain. The rain turned into snow. By noon, it was 4 inches deep. The highway department sent out the truck plows. By afternoon, the snow was 10 inches deep and still coming down. "Looks like a big snow," they said at the highway department, and sent Katy out. The strong wind came up and drifts began to form. 1 foot, 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet. The snow reached the first-story windows, the second-story windows, and then it stopped. One by one, the truck's snow plows broke down. The roads were blocked. No traffic could move. The schools, the stores, the factories were closed. The railroad station, the airport were snowed in. The mail couldn't go through. The police couldn't protect the city. The telephone and the power lines were down. There was a break in the water main. The doctor couldn't get his patients to the hospital. The fire department was helpless. Everyone and everything was stopped. But Katy. Chug, 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 chug. The city of Geopolis was covered with a thick blanket of snow. Slowly and steadily, Katy started to plow out the city. "Help!" called the chief of police. "Help us get out to protect the city." "Sure," said Katy. "Follow me." Chug, 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 chug. So Katy plowed out the center of the city. Help, called the postmaster. Help us get out the mail through. Sure, said Katy. Follow me. Chug, 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 chug. So Katy plowed down to the railway station. Help, help, called out the telephone company and the electric company. The poles are down somewhere in East Geopolis. Follow me, said Katy. Chug, 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 chug. So Katy plowed out the roads to East Geopolis. Help, called the superintendent of the water department. There's a break in the water main somewhere in North Geopolis. Follow me, said Katy. Chug, 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 chug. And she plowed out the roads of North Geopolis. Help! Emergency, called out the doctor. Help me get this patient to the hospital way out in West Geopolis. Sure, said Katy. Follow me. Chug, 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 chug. So Katy plowed out the roads to the hospital. Help, 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 called out the fire chief. There's the 3-alarm fire way out in South Geopolis. Follow me, said Katy. Chug, 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 chug. So Katy plowed out the roads to the fire in South Geopolis. There's the fire. On the way back, a plane signaled for help and the airport was snowed in. Katy was beginning to get a little tired, but she wouldn't stop. Not Katy. Chug, 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 chug. She hurried over to the airport and plowed out the runways so the airplane could land safely. Then, after she had found the broken down truck plows, she started home. The fire department had put out the fire. The doctor had saved his patient. The water department had repaired the main. The telephone and the electricity were on. The mail could go through, and the police department could protect the city. Thanks to what Katy did. And then this is showing how everything had been plowed out in all of the city. Katy finished up the side streets so traffic could move in and out and around the city, and then she went home to rest. Then, and only then, did Katy stop. Chug, 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 chug. There we go. Good night. I love you.